I am delighted to be here at the third convocation ceremony of the Palmo University of Medical Sciences. For me, it is a pleasure to be here to witness, honor, and celebrate the graduation of the first set of 40 medical students from the portal of this prestigious institution. First, let me thank the founder, the Board of Trustees, and the Governing Council for this kind invitation. It means a lot to me, especially at this particular period of my life, where I could still come out and be addressed as a governor. On behalf of the people and the government of Rivers State, I extend my hearty congratulations to each of the graduates proudly seated today, not even seated, that have already received the award. Maybe this speech was prepared. I was thinking I would do it before the proper ceremony. As graduates of PAMO, you have been adequately trained and certified to this moment to be academically, physically, mentally, just like the previous speakers have said, socially sound and qualified to be released into the world for a life of service after enduring endless years of hard work, apprehension, if I'm going to make it or not, and discipline. You must count yourself lucky for graduating and moving on to the residency at a time when medical doctors and allied professionals are in short supply in virtually every part of the world. As nation redoubles their efforts and commitments to achieve sustainable health care for their citizens. Therefore, as you step into the beginning of what I expect to be a lifelong career in the medical field, I can assure you that Rivers State, Nigeria, and the world are waiting to engage you and benefit from your knowledge, skill, and services. To make your mark in your profession, your professional career, you must be ready to affect your patients and workplace with humility, discipline, dedication, and good conduct, anchored in the ethics of your profession and the value of Palmo University of Medical Sciences. Also, do not forget that today is an opportunity for thanksgiving to God for His mercy, to your teachers, for teaching and nurturing you through your studies, and to your parents, family and friends, colleagues, for their support and help, directly and indirectly, in getting you to this point. I further urge you to continue to seek greater knowledge, improve your skill, operate within the highest ethical standard of the medical profession, as expiring your Hippocratic oath, and remember to always find purpose in what you do. I quote, qualification comes from dedication. Dedication comes from determination. Determination comes from inspiration. Inspiration comes from imagination. Imagination is within. Behind every successful person is an act of controlled imagination. Please think highly of yourself, just like I do, not minding the situation around my life. No matter what Satan throws at you. As a government, the provision of quality education and affordable public healthcare services are two vital priorities of my administration, if we're still surviving though. While some progresses have been made, which you have seen and felt, it is obvious that a lot still needs to be done to achieve our collective aspiration for universal access to quality education and healthcare for our people. I need to say that no society can progress without education and good healthcare. You need to be alive to work. However, with the doctor-patient ratio from the international medical data, for Nigeria we have one, or would I say in the world now, we have 1 to 9,083 patients. The standard ought to be 1 to 600, even lower. It shows that medical doctors can never be enough. Nigeria needs more doctors and health professionals to fill the huge deficit in the healthcare workforce. But since the available resources or funds are inadequate, the best approach is to encourage, support private sectors in terms of what PAMO is doing for their states, showing up that gap for us in the medical services. I think this is the major or the basis for the collaboration between PAMO and River State Government, where we have mentioned and sustained a dedicated, all-inclusive scholarship program for our indigenous students since the university inception, which we have already further extended. Let me, at this point, make another promise. You know, say live your life every day, you don't know what happens. It might be very strong, but you don't know when you go to sleep, you might not wake up. So let me say this, that if we are still standing by the special grace of God, we are increasing from the 100, which is the bench, or would I say, the line of all our previous understanding and collaboration with PAMO. I'm adding additional 50. So let me, at this particular moment, ask the management and the school authority to extend that present list of 100 to 150. Let me at this point warmly appreciate and most sincerely commend our political father and leader. I'm even surprised that he's still strong this morning after our journey yesterday. The most exciting and inspirational aspect of your efforts thus far is a real magical transformation of this facility for just 6 years. It has turned to something else. It has turned to an institution where those people who can afford foreign exchange now are struggling to be part of this institution. I congratulate you. Indeed, I'm amazed at this quality and quantity of educational facility which I've seen here, of which some of them are even commissioned today. Adorable learning environment, standard and value, and the quality of the teaching staff and the non-academic staffs are second to none. Let me commend you again, sir. There is no doubt that PAMO is doing great for Rivers State and the nation in the production of doctors and other healthcare professionals. I assure you that we have no choice as a government but to continue to offer tangible material support to enable this university to widen the scope and quality of medical education and services that it provides for our dear states. Let me finally say that as you transit to your next phase, these are the graduates. Practical teaching and specialization should be taken serious. Don't end it here. Always add value. You don't know, one day you might, maybe not my own administration, you might be a commissioner for health, and maybe minister for health. So you need to equip yourself. I wish all the graduates great success in their professional career and a life of commitment to the service of our country, and like you your oath says humanity. Let me at this point thank every one of you again for your prayers. I need to say this because I know, I'm on a live television, so people are watching. Let me say this to my dear states. I call you my dear state because the support you have shown within this period is unmeasurable. From quarters, that ordinarily, I don't even have any contact with them, but they have stood by us. I want you to know that there is no amount that is too big to pay for peace.